It's your boy Chase Drugs, and this is RapMatic.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Invincible RapMatic. Salute to everybody rocking with us and tuning in. Today's guest don't need no intro. This is the man, the original founder of G-Unit. The whole music industry understand who this man is. The muscle, the enforcer, G-Unit. You know, they switch sides on him. They blackballed him. You know, they try to erase him out the history. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to take it back. 134 God Brew, Southside Jamaica, Queens. Feed the Wolves. You already know what it is, man. Let's get to it. What's up, Smurf? How you feeling, family?
Man. What's up, Bullets Gotti, man? Shout out, man. It's been a long time. Domination home, by the way. Shout out to the real one.
Yeah, you already know. You already know, Smurf. I know. I've been seeing you moving around. I said, yo, we got to get Smurf on the platform, man. You know what I'm saying?
God, you know it's crazy, Gotti. You've been trying to get at me long time. You know what I mean? But you know nothing happened before it's time, man. Thanks for having me here, though.
Facts. Hey, yo, Smurf, man. Let's get into it, man. How you feeling? How you holding up over there in the UK, man?
I'm feeling great.
There, How you been going, man?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. I can't complain. Around some good people, you know what I mean? Shout out to my dog, Menace. My boy Fifth, you know what I mean? Real held me down since I've been out here. Showing me the ins and outs of the place, you know? So it's been great. I've been having a good time out here shaking and moving, man.
Okay. That's good, Smurf. That's good to hear, man. Yo, Smurf, I want to get straight down to the middle of this shit, man. I want to ask you this, man, because I did a room with this nigga Wack 100 one time on Clubhouse, right?
Yeah.
And he said some shit, and you was there during this album was being made, man. He said that Game wrote "What Up, Gangsta." Please, Smurf, let the people know that ain't true.
Game wasn't even around when 50 wrote "What Up, Gangsta." Remember that was the Get Rich or Die Tryin album. Game wasn't even signed to us yet then. Like 50 had majority of them songs before he went to Dre, and Dre just switched the beats up. You dig? But nah, that's no way. That's cap, you heard? Yeah, that's big cap because we ain't even know Game then at the time. What Up Gangsta was already done before we met Game.
Yeah, cause Smurf, you know, cause when Son came in my room, man, him and Wack was trying to act like they was there and they helped out, and I'm like, hold on, man. That's why I said.
First of all, Wack wasn't even a manager at the time, so Wack is just straight capping because Jimmy Henchman was the manager at the time. Wack wasn't even around or even in the picture. You dig? So Wack is a guy, he just like good content. He just do shit for content. Like all that shit he be talking about, like we never even heard of Wack before. Like what work he put in, what he did. Like for real, all I know Wack for running his mouth. Like what work he put in. We never heard of Wack in the streets, you know what I mean? So, but that's cap though. He wasn't even around for that the G-Unit management when Game was under 50. He wasn't even around. It was Jimmy Henchman, the manager at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, so Smurf, man, I know when you first met Son, he was jacking the Crips when you was at the in the club shoot and shit. I remember you said that. Yo, Smurf,
That's a fact.
Yeah, cause Smurf, cause you know, I was listening to maybe like 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago, Suge had done an interview with the Art of Dialogue, and I know you was at the In the Club video shoot. And I want you to clear this up cause Suge put it out there that the police came and ain't nothing really. Niggas was running out and he smacked one nigga. Like, what really happened at that shoot?
That's cap. You know, Suge had to make himself look good because he really did get run down with them Mexicans, you heard? So at the end of the day, that's cap. Suge ain't get a chance to slap nobody. Suge ain't even come outside. Everything happened outside, you heard? So all that's cap, you heard? No police was around, none of that, you heard? So that's cap. We ran Suge ass up out of there, him and the Mexicans.
So Smurf, because I heard Yayo said this on Drink Champs. He said Eminem came outside. The Xzibit and the Bizarre nigga and Game, was they popping it? Was they standing next to y'all niggas, or they ran like everybody else, like Dr. Dre and all of them?
Nah, Game wasn't outside. Dre wasn't outside. M did come back outside, you heard, with us. Yeah, I said that before in a few of my joints. Yeah.
All right, what about the Xzibit?
Game and them was nowhere around. Like they probably got to work and started hiding the sun because they wasn't.
Oh, they started hiding.
Yeah, they had to been because they wasn't around and they wasn't outside. Yeah,
nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
But I heard that Suge shit though. Suge was capping too though.
Yeah, cause you know the way he tried to make it seem like Smurf.
Like he came through there, Debo shit, and everybody cleared shit out when they see him and call police. I heard that shit, man. Come on, man. I heard that shit, man.
Yeah, nah, Smurf, cause I'm like, yo, Smurf said, yo, he flew niggas out. Like he said, yo, my Shadyville niggas came out, Ace and them and all them.
I had the whole Shadyville out there. Yeah. I was uncomfortable when I was in LA at the time. That's why I called my homie Ace. You know what I mean? That's how Shadyville even became Shadyville. It wasn't because of Sha Money. Sha Money ain't one of the Shadyville guys around us, but me and Ace grew up together. We from the rumbling era, so me and Ace knew each other for years. So once I found out that Sha Money was good with Ace and them, I said, man, bring all of them. And then that's how Winslow got involved. Well, y'all call him Slow. I know about Winslow. And that's how Winslow came along. Because Ace, he came along with Ace. I ain't know none of them niggas but Ace. So Ace brung the whole Shadyville. You dig? So that's how I knew Winslow and everybody else, you heard?
Yo, Smurf, so, yo, did Sha Money called you to squad shit with Suge?
No, he called me to come over there to defend it. Because remember, I'm the hitter. We was getting haircuts in the trailer. So it was just them over there. So Sha Money did call me to rush to the sector, you know, come hold it down.
All right. Yeah, so he called you for protection.
That's what I was there for, a G-Unit. Who else gonna clean shit up? Who else gonna clean shit up? And remember, I'm always militant. Remember, mad niggas died in LA. I felt uncomfortable, so that's what made me call Ace. Shout out to Ace. They came there on the double. That's my guy.
Yo, Smurf, man. So, you know, a lot of people, like when they talk about G-Unit, you know, and they talk about the formation, like I heard Sha Money, he was up there trying to make it seem like, oh, G-Unit started with me and 50 in the basement. But I'm like, yo, he wasn't at the round table with you, Smurf, and all them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead again. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, my brother.
Oh, yeah. Now, I was saying, Smurf, like, you know, Sha did an interview with the Daniels. He said that basically,
I seen it.
yeah, he said that G-Unit started in his basement and that it was just him and 50. And I'm like, hold on, Smurf, when Smurf said when a G-Unit formed, it formed in the Poconos at the round table, and it was all the gangsters was at the round table with 50 of you, Eldorado Red, Rule Boy, Ice and all them was at the table, and that Sha Money was nowhere to be found.
When we started G-Unit, remember Ice and them came after. But what I could tell you about Sha Money and it ain't had nothing to do with starting G-Unit. But 50 was doing, that was the first guy that reached out to 50 and believed in him after he got shot. So he kind of invested in him. So 50 started doing all the recording at his studio, you heard? So G-Unit wasn't even formed then when they started recording, you heard? G-Unit, like I said, started in the Poconos, you heard? But 50 and Sha Money always had that relationship. That's how I met Sha Money, through 50. You dig? So he used to do all the CD pressing, all the recording, and that's when we used to go to Long Island. And you could even hear him say this on before we even come to motherfucking Long Island. Smurf and them gotta make sure we straight, spinning the corners, make sure we good in these areas. And then we comfortable. I'm like, yeah, 50, we good, and yeah, nigga. We record the G-Unit music. He could probably say it started there, but the actual formation of the team is in the Poconos.
Yeah, yo, so Smurf, like, cause I remember, like, when y'all did the 1-3-4 All Stars, that's before the whole G-Unit. Yeah, that's when y'all was doing it with Rough Hands.
That's like the birth of G-Unit. You heard? Rest in peace to fucking DJ Rough Hands, man. Shout out to Fat Sha, man. Like he created all that. Like he was the biggest DJ in our hood. So when 50 had got shot up, man, like he used his mind and put the talent to work. He kept the movement moving, in other words, you heard? Like we all kept the movement moving, man. And that's how 50 first heard Lloyd Banks on this 1-3-4 All-Star mixtape. So you know you always gotta give Fat Sha that credit for discovering Banks, you know?
Yeah, that's a fact. You know, we know that nigga, he was the hustler that was throwing all the bus parties and shit.
Yeah, all the bus parties, man, all the fucking
Atlantic City and shit.
Atlantic City, Great Adventures, like yeah, he used to have it popping. Yeah, man, he was definitely yeah, he was definitely somebody major in the hood in our community.
Hey yo, Smurf, man. Let me ask you, cause I know I heard Wu Kid said this story. Yo, you was there when a nigga Wu Kid came to the basement running, and he said them Terror Squad niggas was chasing him?
Yeah, Yeah,
You was there, right?
It was actually Big Pun.
Word.
Yeah, Big Pun and shit. Like he put out a track he wasn't supposed to put out, and you know they caught that nigga in the city, man. Pulled that nigga in the caravan and took him for a ride. You roughed him up and took him for a ride. That's actual facts, man. Pun and them niggas is gangsters, man. Shout out to Pun. Nah, that really happened, man.
Damn.
Yeah. Remember back then in them times, man, a lot of DJs used to get kidnapped. Who got gun put in their mouth? Who could? Yeah, a lot of guys, man.
Thanks.
That time, them times was hard times back then. The 90s, early 2000s, you really had to be serious.